Good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Sandy. Get that? It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. Today, I need you. Oh, India was a hard night.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It was a hard night.
It was a hard knock night.
It was a hard knock night for me. All I did was have horrible nightmares and pains from my whatever it is that's wrong with me, my disc slipping.
You busted back. What'd you dream about?
I don't want to talk about it. It was scary.
Yeah.
It was scary. No, it was like evil forces.
Evil forces.
Yes, and it turned out the people that came to help me fight the evil forces, they were the evil forces.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, and just as I was getting away from them, that was when you came in and said it was time to get up.
I was your rescuer.
You were. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad to be awake and alive this morning. I'm not going to lie. Oh, it was just an awful night. Awful. I think I had my Friday the 13th during the night, too. Because I had a great day yesterday.
You remember what Pogo said about Friday the 13th?
No, what did Pogo say?
Well, Pogo always said, if Friday the 13th comes like on a Tuesday, then it sneaks up on you. It can be really dangerous. If it's on a Thursday or something, you don't expect it. When it comes on Friday, you're all ready for it. It's no big deal.
Good old Pogo. I might have to read Pogo. I don't think I ever did. Glasses on the head. I remember now. Woo! Yes, here I am back at home. But what I found out was once you have two laptop computers, as I do, so they can sub for each other when one isn't working, you have to re-sign into everything. I have to figure out how to do that all at once. I don't know. Oh, hey, today's a very special day for my very special nephew, Michael. So, Michael, if you're there, happy birthday, Neph. He's my nephew from South Korea who got stuck with me during the pandemic when it first started. He happened to be here visiting with me, and he ended up living with me for months. He couldn't get home. They wouldn't let him out of here. They wouldn't let him in there. Yeah, back and forth, back and forth. Good morning, Ginny. I actually have my comments up today.
Yay.
Do you think it's because I'm home or I don't know what
I'm in a computer.
Oh no, I'm on my new computer.
Oh, it's a good new computer.
Yeah, it's my good new computer, I guess. I don't know. It's Stephen, good morning. I don't have to say good morning, Indy, because I already did. He's right here next to me. I missed you. It's fun to have someone make fun of me while I'm talking.
Make fun of you?
Yeah, I like that. Give me coffee and tell me I'm pretty. It is color book day. I never really loved coloring. I'm going to be honest with you. Fritzy always has loved coloring, but not anymore, I guess. But, Ginny says, hi, funny. Indy.
Oh, hi, Jenny. But coloring is kind of what you do.
No. Coloring to me is like somebody draws a picture and you go inside the lines and fill it in.
That's what you do, only you draw the picture.
No. See, here's the difference. Maybe some of you don't even know this. Right. I don't draw the lines and then color them in.
Yeah.
I don't.
You draw the words and then draw the outline around them.
I color and then I outline.
So the issue for you really isn't coloring, it's lines.
No, it's that somebody else drew the lines.
But you don't draw the lines and color them in. You color and then you put lines around.
Right.
So
I like to be the person who draws the line.
Yeah,
I like to be in charge, right? Yeah, that's my thing. Here's the deal. See, here's the thing. It's my art. And coloring is your art because it's you drew the picture. You just want me to color it. I used to tell my kids when I was a teacher, we don't color things in, we draw. So you guys can use all the colors you want, but you get to choose them and you get to decide where they go. I never gave my kids those ditto sheets. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, mimeograph sheets.
Mimeos, dittos, what do they call them now? Printouts.
Xerox.
Yeah, they call them printouts now. But we used to call them dittos. Okay, boys and girls, Miss Sandy is going to give you some dittos to color. Never in my class. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. I wanted kids to make their own decisions. And
you're a line rebel.
I am a line rebel. I don't even like getting in line to wait for something. I like to cut in line. I do. And speaking of cutting in line, I don't think I said this yesterday except to you, and I decided I should share it. Yesterday at the airport was absolutely hilarious. I don't know if it was because I was wearing this big red top that looked like possibly I could be pregnant underneath it, or if it was my tiny stature, or if it was my kindness mask, or if it was my gray hair. People were so sweet to me at the airport yesterday.
It was the 70-year-old pregnant woman they were concerned about.
The little 70-year-old kind pregnant woman. The little old 70-year-old kind pregnant woman. That was me.
It was that medical miracle that everybody was excited about.
That's right. It is a true story. It's International Rose Day. I do like roses. I'm not going to lie to you. I guess if I had to pick a favorite flower, so to speak. Oh, pick a favorite flower. I get it. If I had to choose a favorite flower, I don't know. It's like this. It seems so ridiculous for me to say baby's breath is my favorite, because I don't think I would want like a whole bouquet. I don't know. Maybe I would like a bouquet of baby's breath. Be cheap for you to buy me flowers if that was what made me happy. Yeah.
Do they have any smell?
Baby's breath?
Yeah.
Real baby's breath?
No, the flowers.
The flowers don't.
Okay.
Real baby's breath does.
Yeah.
It smells like old formula.
Yeah, I know.
But wait. There are certain smells like that are just glorious, like puppy smell.
Uh-huh.
It smells like baby milk. Yeah. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
But puppy smell is, I love smells.
It's like when you get to the beach and it smells like dead fish. But it's
dead fish at the beach.
Oh, yeah.
But it's, okay.
Horse shit out in the farm.
I love the smell of horse shit. I do love,
from a distance.
We've talked about that before. I mean, I had horses. I used to love to wake up and go outside and
like the smell of manure in the morning.
Yeah, a little fresh manure. How old were you when you told your teacher how to color? Good question, Stephen. I'm telling you, I did not color inside the lines. And the teacher was always getting angry at me for that. And I refused to do it. It just...
Oh, childhood trauma.
Yes. Yes, Dr. Ron. What do you think?
That's some pretty rough trauma you got there.
It is pretty bad, isn't it? Okay, look at all these comments. I just love comments. The local deer eat my roses. That's wrong. That is just wrong. You're going to have to put out some deer food for them or something. And Steven says he likes zinnias because it takes too long to say gladiolas. Ew. And then there's the question of how much time do I actually spend smelling puppies? Well,
ours.
I mean, I can't help it. They're here. Oh, they were so happy to have me come home yesterday. You know what? That in itself is worth leaving for.
Well, it turns out you only have to go about 10 minutes.
That's right. They actually are like that pretty much every time we walk out the door. We come back and it's like crazy time in here with three of them. But here's the way. I told you this because I called you because I was so excited. I went and remember I told you that Indy set it up. So he built the chicken coop next to our house so that if you open the window in our master bathroom, they don't call it master bathroom anymore.
Mistress bathroom. No,
they just call it
the big bathroom.
The main bathroom or something. Whatever it is. Anyway, if you open the window, right. It's passe and it's not politically correct, and I can't remember what they use now
instead.
They have
to call this one the slave bathroom, and that's not good.
Yeah, that's bad. Okay, so if you open our bathroom window, you can actually reach right into the chicken coop and pick up the eggs. So you don't even have to go outside to get eggs in the morning. Why was I saying this? Oh, because when I got home yesterday, I wanted to see the chickens, right? So I went into the bathroom, opened the window, and I said, "Chickens, Mommy's home." And I swear to you, all four of them came like running, if you can call the way chickens running. I mean, they weren't like flapping their wings and stuff, but they all came chickening. What would you call that? They came, like what I'm doing right now, whatever that is. They came doing that to the window to come greet me. Seriously. So I was so pleased. I went to the freezer and I got some frozen veggies. This was my like brilliant idea. This is so cool. They keep them cool during the hot summer here. I buy bags of frozen mixed vegetables, like corn and peas and carrots, stuff like that. And I just throw it out for them like chicken feed, and they love it, and it keeps them cold. Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool, huh? Okay, what else? It is bowling day. Indy, we haven't been bowling in a long time.
Well, nobody has. It's there's been this COVID thing.
Oh, this COVID thing, right? Okay, and probably bowling with a slip disc would be a bad idea, wouldn't it? Is that the chickens again?
That's chickens clucking.
Chickens clucking. You need to find one crowing so we have so the people at home can share the joy that we have every morning.
We'll have to get up a little earlier because Billie Jean starts at 5 o'clock.
No, Stephen, thanks for bringing it up, but I am not such an official chicken lady that I speak to the frozen chicken in the freezer. Okay, so we've got a speaker here. India's playing the chickens going crazy. The dogs are staring at that speaker like they want to eat it up. Let me see if you can see it. How do I do that? There. Okay, now we know how to drive the dogs crazy. It's working. Good. They're on patrol. Good going. Oh, I haven't gotten very far. It's National Creamsicle Day.
What's going on?
I've never had a creamsicle, but here's what I can tell you. Fritzy loved creamsicles. That's how I know what they are, because Fritzy always loved them, and I guess my brothers must have had them too. It's garage sale day. A little hot for that, and I don't know if I want a bunch of people coming over to my garage touching all things. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for that. It's tattoo removal day. It's tattoo removal day. It's tattoo removal day. There's an echo. Yeah. I've never had a tattoo. It's against my religion. It's also, I'm afraid of getting stuck with all those needles. Oh, yes, Stephen is right. He says it started out as a quiet morning with Sandye and coffee. And now it's the Ed Sullivan Show with barking dogs and dancing chickens. What happened? I love waking up this way. With you, Indy, this is so much fun. And with you, my friends. Okay, what else? It's wiffle ball day, which is very important if you're a pickleball player, because the pickleball ball is like a wiffle ball.
It is indeed, yeah. The good thing about them is they don't go very far and they don't bounce very high.
They don't go far. They don't bounce high.
Yeah, we don't have to run or anything.
Yeah, well, we're tennis players, so it's kind of like that. Well, we were, yeah. I'm gonna walk though, and I read everything I could read, and it said walking is good, hiking is good, even going uphill. It says is good.
A lot like walking.
It is, but it's like more strenuous.
Why?
Because there's hills involved.
Oh,
maybe.
So if you walk on hills, you're hiking.
I guess you can hike on flat land, huh? Hiking, walking.
Hiking sounds so much more energetic, though.
And swimming.
Yeah, that's where we got to get you in the water or something.
Yeah, but only if I have my own pool. So we have to put a pool in, because I'm not going in anyone else's pool. No. It's Social Security Day.
Oh boy.
I wonder why.
Maybe it's the day that it started.
Oh, it may be. It may be the day that the whole thing was enacted. Could be.
Socialist plan.
Yeah, it's also VJ Day, and it's World Lizard Day. Can I tell you my lizard story? Okay, can I? Yeah. Okay, good. So my cousin Kevin, who's very much a grown-up now, was only 13 years old at the time. Each of my Chicago cousins, there were 4 of them in the family, got to come and stay with Sandye when they got to be 13. That was part of, the rite of passage. They got to come stay with me.
Gosh, in my family, the kids got to go to Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the rite of passage?
Yeah, 13, the kids got taken to Hawaii. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
My grandma.
Poor things. Poor things. They didn't get to. Grandma. They didn't get to come with me though.
Well, it was the other grandma. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was like their big sister. So
where would you take them?
Well, I would take them to my house.
Oh, nice.
And everywhere in California, which was a big deal if you're from Chicago. But I had a pet lizard. Wasn't really a pet. At the end of the school year, I'd been teaching and I had a lizard in my classroom. So at the end of the school year, I brought the lizard home. It was not a tiny lizard. It was like a good size lizard, right? And it was in a terrarium in the room that my cousin Kevin was sleeping in. And then during the night, one night, somehow the lizard got out. So when Kevin got up in the morning and he saw that the lizard was not in the cage, he started looking for it and he saw that it was under the bed. So he came running into me and he said, Sandy, the lizard escaped and it's under the bed. And I said, well, grab it and put it back in the terrarium. He said, no, it'll bite me. And I said, oh, Kevin, stop being such a wimp. It's not going to bite you. Lizards don't bite. And besides, they can't hurt you anyway. I mean, think about it. The whole lizard head is only this big. So it bites you. What's the big deal? Well, apparently I was wrong. Kevin, after I badgered him for half an hour, reached under the bed to get the lizard, and the lizard snapped at his finger, and it bled so much. Oh. He called his mother in Chicago. He was so upset. He made me call the hospital to find out if he was going to die. I mean, it was like such a traumatic event in our house. I love little lizzies. I honestly didn't know they bite.
I didn't know they bite either.
He might have made the whole thing up. It might have just hit his hand on the bottom of the bed or something. Could you look that up and ask if lizards bite? Do they bite?
It's funny. Gloria's still looking for the chickens in the box there.
She is. Oh, you can't see it, but it's true. She's still like wandering all the way around the box, thinking the chickens are in the box. Woo! Barbecue sauce for the lizards. Ew. No, Stephen. No barbecued lizards. I love seeing little lizards, little teeny ones, great big ones. Just when they get as big as alligators and crocodiles, I'm not too interested anymore.
Yeah, no. We had a what's the big one the kids have? It'll come to me.
Crocodiles, lizards? No.
The one, oh gosh, where you have the big cage and the lizard, big green, get them in Mexico. I'm blocking the name.
Iguanas?
Iguana, yeah, we had an iguana.
Iguanas. We once there was an iguana climbing up the wall of our house when I lived in LA. Ooh. And we had somebody visiting from Australia at the time, and he said, "Oh, an iguana," and it must have been someone's pet that escaped. That's all we could figure because we didn't have iguanas where we lived. But the Aussie guy was very brave, and he climbed up and he grabbed the iguana, which was trying desperately to get away and bite him. And we put it in something. And then I remember at one point, son Michael, who was a little kid at the time, wanted to keep it. So he built this giant, almost like a maze out of cardboard boxes and stuff that filled our entire living room. And that was where the iguana got to play. Except every time Michael went near it, it bit him. He got bit over and over and over until we finally had to get rid of the iguana.
Iguanas do bite, but more than that, they use their tail. Their tail is their main weapon.
Well, maybe he was getting tail whacked. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, we had to get rid of that. Birthdays today. We've got some very exciting birthdays today. In 1850-something, Doc Holliday was born. Do you know why they called him Doc Holliday? He wasn't just a gunfighter.
Was he a drug dealer?
No, but he was a dentist.
Oh.
He was a dentist. How about that? Nice, calm desert, and a gambler and a gunfighter. Also, all right, I'm going to give you 3 hints. I know you're going to get this.
Oh, whose birthday?
Yeah. Okay. The Birds with Graham Nash.
Well, let's see, Roger McGuinn on the Birds, but no, you're probably thinking Neil Young.
CSN.
Crosby, Stills, Nash. So one of those. Crosby.
Crosby. David Crosby's birthday.
Okay.
Whew, love him. I love Crosby, Stills, and Nash. But even more than that, I liked them when they were Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Yeah. Yeah. No, it wasn't Steve Winwood. Sorry. Your stepson is 51 today. Well,
do you know how old David Crosby is without looking?
Oh, without looking. I know he's older than I am. So I'm going to guess 74?
No, older than that, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
How old?
August 14th, he turned 80. He was born in 1941.
Whoa.
Yeah.
David Crosby, 80 years old. Steve Martin's birthday, too.
And he and Dylan gave the band their first number one hit. Do you remember what that was?
No.
Hey, Mr.
Tambourine Man. Yeah. Steve Martin's birthday.
Young man with just a tambourine. There you go.
Steve Martin was funny guy. Is a funny guy.
Yeah.
But my favorite thing he did,
what?
Walk like an Egyptian. Yeah, his little Egyptian thing, that was my very favorite. Didn't you love him?
I love the jerk.
The jerk? I thought it was a little too slapstick.
What are these snails on my plate? I ordered escargot. Yeah, funny stuff.
Danielle Steele. Okay, can we talk about Danielle Steele? I know she's like the number one romantic novelist in the country, in the world, perhaps. Have you ever read any of her books? She says the same thing over and over and over and over and over. I think she writes for people. Oh, I shouldn't say that. She does not write for smart people. Let's just say it that way.
Oh,
she doesn't.
She's an easy read.
She is an easy read. And she's also like, get to the story, babe. Stop telling me the same information all over again. Anyway, happy birthday. But you know whose birthday it is? Someone I love. If I said to you, Cat Fudd, would you know who I was talking about?
FUD. Was it the cartoonist? Farside?
Yes, Farside. Gary Larson. Happy birthday. Gary Larson, you have brought me so much joy and happiness. Thank you.
Did you know that David Crosby dated Joni Mitchell?
David Crosby dated Joni Mitchell? No, I didn't know that. Did you know that my friend Eileen babysat for his kids?
All right.
Yeah, how about that, huh? See, it's what happens when you grow up in LA. It's a cool place to live. You can leave this on in the background. Happy birthday to Magic Johnson. Boom, 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 boom. Pew. All air, and they're inviting him back next year. Halle Berry's birthday. Halle Berry, so beautiful. Seriously. I think she's one of the most beautiful actresses ever in the life of ever. And when I think of her, all I can think of is a comment somebody made once. It's not very nice to her. Well, I guess it's not really offensive. We were talking, just having a general conversation about, that people like different things and different things attract different people. And I guess she had just gotten divorced or something. And the guy's comment was, yeah, just imagine somebody even wanted to stop sleeping with Halle Berry.
Who was that?
I don't know. I don't remember who she divorced, but it was like, wow. So anytime you think you're not beautiful, just remember, to everybody, somebody else is beautiful. So if you're not beautiful to the person you're with, dump them. If you're not the most handsome thing when they look at you, check out, find somebody who thinks you're absolutely gorgeous, because that person's going to make you feel good inside. Well, I know it's up to you to feel good inside, but you know what I mean. It's just nice when somebody thinks you're beautiful. Give me coffee and tell me I'm pretty. Just don't tell me I'm cute, okay? All right, keep moving, Sandy. Keep moving. Halle Berry, by the way, I don't know if you know this about her. She was the first runner-up to Miss America in 1966. Yeah, that chick is hot.
66. She's that old?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know she was that old.
Yeah, she's about my age, I think.
Really?
Do you think she's more beautiful than I am?
Oh, not at all. No.
See, that's what you need, someone who thinks that way. Okay, 1945, it was VJ Day, Victory Over Japan Day. I'm not getting into the historical war stuff with you, but that is the day that absolutely classic photograph is taken of the sailor who's got the girl kind of bent over and he's kissing her. Oh, it's such a great picture.
Halle Berry was born in 66. She was Miss America in 86.
Whatever.
86, yeah. Well, and also she's way too tall.
How tall? No, she's little. Isn't she like 5'5" or something?
Exactly.
Yeah. She's not tall.
Way too tall.
For me.
For my taste.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. Thank you. Thank you. 1936, you know what happened? Do you know what happened in 1936 on this day? Well, there were at least 10,000 people who did know, maybe 20,000 who saw it firsthand. Or I guess I should say first neck. Was the last official hanging in the United States.
Oh.
Yeah, that recently, 1936. The guy's name was Rainey Bethia or something like that.
There's some state where they're thinking about using hanging again for the death penalty. Here.
Seriously?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Let me guess. It's down south somewhere.
Well, most likely. But,
yeah.
Although it might be Texas. But,
well, that's south. That's south. Okay, deaths. I'm going to talk about deaths while you look that up. Well, let's talk about death. Today is the day we remember Bob Farrell. Now, you probably think he was an actor, but no, that was Charles Farrell from a couple of days ago. Bob Farrell is the guy who founded Farrell's Ice Cream Parlors and the Pig Trough. You remember that? Do you? Yeah. Boy, that was good.
Say that again?
Bob Farrell is the founder of Farrell's Ice Cream Parlors. Oh. And there was this thing there called the Pig Trough.
Oh.
And it was about this big, and it was filled with ice cream. And if you could eat the whole thing, it was free.
Okay.
But you had to eat the whole thing. And I mean, it was a lot of ice cream.
I thought you said he invented the pig trough.
No. Charles Farrell was an actor from My Little Margie. And Stephen just says, how about Chris Farrell? Good one.
Would you believe that hanging is allowed as an alternative method of execution in 2 states currently by law?
Are you serious? What 2 states?
And they're not southern states.
What 2 states?
You'll never guess.
I won't.
What's the one where they say live free or die?
Texas?
No, that's New Hampshire.
New Hampshire? It's legal to hang someone?
And one other, and it's not D.C., it's the other one way out west.
Washington?
Yes.
If you're going to do something bad, don't do it in either of those 2 states.
Of course, the firing squad is still an alternative in Mississippi, Oklahoma, and Utah. So,
are you serious?
That's what Google tells me. So,
wow. Well, Google's never wrong.
Well, that's from the Tennessean. That's the source.
Whoa. Whoa! I said whoa.
They should know that in Tennessee.
Yes, they should know that.
They're complaining they don't have those in Tennessee. So.
1965. I got the song "You Name the People." Okay, now I gave it away because it's more than one.
Uh-oh.
I got you, babe.
Oh, we know all that. Yeah,
that's too easy.
Cher and Sonny.
Yeah, Cher and Sonny. Okay. You do know that Sonny Bono was the mayor of Palm Springs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he used to live here. He's the guy. Also, 1975.
He was a better mayor than he was a husband, I understand.
Yeah, well, that's what Cher tells us. The Rocky Horror Picture Show opened up in the UK in 1965. Oh. You have seen it, right? I mean, even if you're not a huge fan, you need to see it just so you know what people are talking about. But mostly it's just fun to go and sit in that audience where people know every word of it and can say this stuff out loud along with the movie. It's like, what an experience to be there. And right, and dress up like the characters. I only went once, and it was like going to live theater. It was awesome. You know what time it is?
Rocky Horror Picture Show time?
No, it's time to get to the word art. Because I love today's word art. I think I've always had a happy dance, but it was my niece Beth who actually showed me how valuable it was. Because when we would do seminars, I worked for her for years. And when I would work for her at the seminars, we would break into our happy dances. You have a happy dance. We all have happy dances. And today's word art says, I believe in the magic that is my happy dance. Something magical happens when you just start, yes, yes. And you know you have one. Sometimes you do it publicly. Sometimes you do it when no one's looking, right? But you have one. And that's the good news. I want to see your happy dance. Okay, here's the deal. If you send me a video of you, not a funny, meme one, but a real video of you doing your happy dance, I will send you a complete set of my, do I have a set right here to show you? Of my How to Be Happy books. I guess I put them down somewhere. How to be happy when there's nothing to be happy about, how to be grateful when it looks like there's nothing to be grateful for, and how to be happy and grateful even in quarantine. I will send you the complete set, and I will do that for every single person who sends me a clip of themselves doing their happy dance. Yeah, just put it right on our page on What Do I Say, What Do I Do? Bam. Smack it up there. You got a free set of books coming your way because I want to see them.
This is Damn It, Janet from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That's a good way to end, isn't it? With something from Rocky Horror Picture Show. I don't know it well enough to sing along. I wish I did.
Well, you know the words. Damn it, Janet.
Damn it, Janet. Hey, Indy, you know what time it is? Time to sign off. So,
well, I hear you.
With a sip.
Here. How about chug?
I sip, you can chug. And a smile. Okay. There's that smile. Woo! Bye-bye, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. It's Sunday. You don't have to shower and you can sleep in if you want, or you can go to church and come back and take a nap. It's up to you. It's a special, special day because it's not Friday the 13th, so you don't have to worry about it. Smile.
Hang on just a second.
Whoa, wait a minute. The original happy dance. Do you see that? It's Snoopy doing his original happy dance.
Send him some books.
Woohoo! I got to send Snoopy $3, right? I love you guys. I love you. Have a fabulous Saturday. It's the weekend. I'm going to check in with Fritzy today. I haven't seen her since I went out of town, so I should have a good report for you tomorrow. Bye-bye.